quick dreams. Or his parents like, stay asleep, we can't afford to feed you. Like those, what was it, Hansel and Gretel stories?
It's not always I'm telling them go back to bed. But sometimes it's, yeah, I'll show you behind.
What the fuck are these characters?
I can't remember what they are, but they like come together and form like this Voltron type thing, like this organic Voltron.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's not like Voltron. They don't go, oh, we're gonna fight, but they just happen to do that.
Okay, so they're not defending the kingdom or whatever,
no.
But they become a super organism.
They just can like connect together organically.
What the fuck? What was that you just... Was that health?
Yeah.
Did you dive bomb with your shell?
Well, to go under the sand. I was always good at finding these little secrets like this down here. I was just going, why would they let you kill yourself? Nope, I found him.
I am Groot. I don't give a shit. Sand is so compacted, there's air down there. Oh, no, hold on.
That's funny. I didn't think about that.
That looks like the fish from fucking Mario 2. Or not 2, 3.
Yeah, no, Big Bertha.
Yeah. Mario 2 was crazy, but Mario 3 was weird.
Doki Doki Panic. Little Doki Doki Panic.
Right? It's like, we don't know if this game's gonna do as well. We're just gonna take it and turn it with Mario.
There was like this idea that Japanese developers used to think that we were not capable of, playing different games, or we would give up too quickly or something to that effect. And so they would dumb down. The first Final Fantasy game that came here, no. The first Super Nintendo Final Fantasy game that came here was Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. And it's kind of a dumbed down version of Final Fantasy. And then people were kind of like, no, you freaking want Final Fantasy.
Right.
And so, with Mario 2, there was a guy that was here. He would play the games and test them out and tell them what people think. And he was like, nah, dude, I was like this. You weren't thinking about it. This game is too good. And so that's why they didn't go with that. This is always my least favorite level. You've probably seen why already.
Yeah, I can totally see why.
What do you think, sir?
It's not bad.
Well, the music, to me, it was the music and all the Dango spikes.
The music is basic.
But it fit. But also, those spike areas I went through, like, they were always super frustrating. Like, even when I do them now, it's just like, I was like, I'm gonna die. Okay. Yelling at him again. That's the only level with only 5 keys.
What's going on? Why can't... He's literally in bed while you're complaining.
Now she's just hallucinating. He does it so much, she just assumes he's up. I think good in your house. That's just dumb.
There's an animated video or a show where there's a dog that looks like that, and I can't remember it. I do remember a cat looking like that from, what was it, Five Goes West?
I need to watch those movies again.
Yeah, American Tail was like dope. I remember loving that movie.
I remember loving it, but I don't actually remember it.
I tried watching American Tail as an adult, and it got like, I got bored, and I was like, what the fuck? And then I was telling my girls about Five Goes West, and Five Goes West was just like, it was an epic sequel. I fucking loved it. So the only thing I could think of at that age that I loved as far as animated movies was like Land Before Time 1 and 2, and Land Before Time was crazy to me. It was like, I loved it.
Yeah, the first one was great. After that, I think, in my opinion, every sequel was trash.
The best of the trash was the second one. I feel.
Actually,
I didn't watch.
I remember. I've never seen the second one.
I don't remember all of the second one, and to be completely candid, once I had lost complete interest in watching that series after the fourth sequel, so Lemon 4 times 5. I'm like, eventually you gotta run out of dinosaurs. So it's like,
yeah, I can help when I don't need it. I remember we rented it one time when I was younger. It's like 13, hanging out with my buddies, and we rented it. We're like, oh, there's a sequel. The first one was awesome. My buddy told me that it was kind of lame. He said it was not being that good. But I know everything after that was kind of lame. Like, it was just the same.
Lamb 4 times 14.
Yep. That's the main thing I remember. Like, just overusing that. This was like the hardest level, in my opinion.
We're gonna put a bee in a castle. You'll know what to do with it.
That's the basement.
Oh, well, the dungeon.
That's the basement, man.
What?
So there were mice and bees down there.
Monkeys on plates.
You don't have monkeys in your kitchen throwing plates?
No, this ain't Jumanji. The Robin Williams Jumanji. Like, look, honorable mention to the new one with The Rock, because that one's, I liked it.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't bad.
The
first one was
classic.
Yeah. And I do like how they talk about the time loops and all that stuff. Well, not, but but that's more respected. Do you ever read the book Jumanji?
No.
What? I learned about that from reading Rainbow.
I love books, but I don't read that often because of my dyslexia.
Okay, on that, and super brief, I remember reading something where they were talking about, you got to update your interests on reading, because some people read for different reasons, and some people who are young and are avid readers, they're readers because it's an escapism. But when they get older, they don't have those reasons to escape anymore, so their literary tastes haven't updated or changed. So now they struggle to read, and I was like, oh my god, is that what the fuck happened? Did that just respawn behind you?
Yeah. In case you lose it or accidentally banish it, you can go and get it back.
I didn't know you could hit those things, and you're like, just sharpening my hammer. About to bash some brains with this. The spitting cups. The flying turtle is spitting cups.
Cups? Is that what those are?
I think so.
I was thinking those eyeballs.
Eyeballs? That's weirder, but it makes sense. Or are they turtle shells? I think they're turtle shells. I think they're supposed to be turtle shells. That's even more disturbing. It makes more sense because there's a cabinet of dishes and you just swallowed some cups and spit some cups out at you. But the fact that it's like, nah, I'm spitting turtle shells at you.
I was like, you're in the house. That makes sense. Cups. I never thought of that.
How do you get that key?
Oh, that's what I mean. This is the most elaborate level, because if you die, you gotta start all the way over. And even if you got all the keys from those areas, you still gotta get the frog to go get the bee and the rat, the lizard in the basement to get the bee in the basement.
Oh, you can climb walls.
Yeah, but I can't jump high enough to reach that.
Oh, you broke too many of those stones. Mm-hmm. No fall damage. Oh, well, you're about to get the key now.
It's in a dream.
Yeah, I know. Now you're gonna go all the way up there and get that key, right? Oh, you're like, nope, fuck that key.
I know there's a key over this direction. That's why I thought there was one up in the corner of this room.
There is. You could just knock a plate out from under him, let gravity take its course. Or nature take its course, rather. Yeah. There's a third key you missed? What? Oh.
Yeah, you gotta get the bee, you get the rat to go open the fucking walls, to go get the bee and fly back up here to fight the monkey.
That sounds like a convoluted dream from like a 7-year-old. I had to become the bee. You didn't get the bee? No, I became the bee.
And fought a monkey. The monkeys were throwing all my dishes around the house.
I couldn't tell if the turtle was spitting cups or shells. But it was flying. So, in a giant bed. The key is on the bed. Oh my god.
Doorway.
I realize that all these things are like different things, not Well, no, this level is.
He's like, Mom, you don't know what just happened to me. That was a weird dream.
Right.
I can't go back to sleep.
Right? But the way his parents are coming after him, I'm like, man, be careful, man. They're gonna slip something in you. Like, here's Grandpa's cough syrup. Go the fuck to sleep. Okay. What the? Sonic the Hedgehog Grouch version? What the hell? Yo, it's been a bad time, man. I can't go fast anymore. Stay off meth, kids. I see part of the mechanic of those dandelion things. They can move towards you, but they can't move up.
No.
So, right.
No, they follow you until they get such certain distance and then they drop.
Oh. Oh! That also applies. The bee's not gonna fight you, he just stands there.
Fight you, feeding him candy. You see him chew
That
on
one's
it.
mad because you didn't. Like, where's my candy? Is that a frog with horns? No, extra flaps. Pardon me. Where are my manners? It's an extra flappy frog. That was a trap. There's only room in this nest for one bird. I'm throwing all these eggs out. That's why my mama's mad.
You died.
Part of me is like, you saying like you flapped the whole way. The bee flapped the whole way, but it's like, no, but it's working to get through this level.
No, you have to like land on stuff. Like you can only.
Oh, you can only fly for so long?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That's why. Otherwise, I just keep flying.
I was thinking like, dude, of course, fly the whole way.
Still take damage if you hit these guys. Who didn't mean to kill you, Nemo?
Like, you meant to do something. Just sneak over here and get this life.
And they put these things in like just the right places, man.
Yeah, they've been thinking about this. Like, we don't want it to look like a trap, but we're not letting you out. Dilapidated buildings.
Yeah.
Does Nemo live in a war-torn city?
It actually, the book, I think part of it takes place during World War II.
That would explain why his parents wanted him to go back fire to sleep. They'll see the atrocities of war happening around you.
Ah, just remember what I was supposed to do.
What are you supposed to do? Up there?
Yeah, I gotta get the lizard.
No projectiles? No. Yeah.
Well, I made it easier.
How long do they stay asleep?
Until you either walk off the screen or...
Oh. Until they respawn, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like, that candy's not gonna knock me out this time. It worked last time. Shh. You're like, I don't need you anymore. Bye.
Pretty much. Your services no longer required. Damn it.
Oh, dude, I would not have known that that was there.
I try to keep it from triggering one of these things. Now not only do I have to hit my freaking clouds, I have to avoid that damn good thing. Ah! Let's start the whole
If there's
freaking
basically a
level.
cloud at every level, I don't know why you die when you could just hit a cloud eventually. But
Hey, some of them are solid. They are solid clouds. Duh.
because it's a dream. Of course you can walk on clouds.
Only some. Mama Daddy.
He's feeding candy to frogs. I mean, yes, of course he can walk on the clouds. These mice have hammers. Yes, sledgehammers, in fact.
Don't your mice have hammers? How do you think they make the hole in the wall?
Use their teeth. That's balderdash. When those squirrels come out, all I can think of is like that episode of Rick and Morty when they fucked with the squirrels. You fucked with the squirrels, Marty. I told you to fuck with the squirrels. And I'm like, the actual fuck?
Ah, you're a bastard, dude.
Oh, you could have waited and let him pass.
That's what I was doing.
Oh. Alright. Telling you how to play this game like I played it before. Nah, man, you gotta...
You got just close enough to actually hit me. Hitbox is bigger than I thought.
I don't like that when you hop up, you can't attack with your animal possession.
It's just a blizzard, man.
Well, you can punch with the gorilla, so I guess. But dude, this has all the elements of Mario before Super Mario World. Like you have the domestication of animals, the discarding them when they don't serve you. It's like, I'll use these powers any way I see fit.
Yeah, but that was a mechanic for this. That was just something that that was probably an unintended thing that Nintendo didn't expect people to do.
They didn't expect to discard Yoshi despite it was built into the function.
Oh, this is like discarding animals. It's literally what you're supposed to do. But like, I don't think they expected people to do that. That's why they put it.
Oh, okay, yeah, I feel that on the just use Yoshi to create a higher jump. Oh, they're not like, no, we're not hiding keys anywhere. Just take them. Just go. This level's hard enough. Dance across your pink rooftops.
They can't hide the keys because it's straightforward in this one. It's too easy to miss them because of the auto-scrolling sections. About sleeping.
What the fuck? Two-legged frogs.
That's not the first. That's sort of the first level.
No, I thought they had 4 feet or 4. Oh, jeez. What? We're tadpoles that didn't grow any hands.
There's another one you don't want to die on.
Oh, so some levels you don't start all the way over, others you do?
Well, if you started over on Cloud Ruins, then you'd have to go through the whole auto-scrolling part again, so they don't make you do that again. But most of the levels now you start all the way over.
I thought for sure you were going to shoot it in the face as you went by. Like, nah, I don't have time for that. Oh, it is spawning. It is. I was like, what the fuck is that at the bottom? It's like monkeys with plates jumping up the next shelves, trying to find you.
This is the worst thing in the game is these dandelions.
Is the what? The dandelions? Somebody's probably allergic to those motherfuckers. Like, no, these things are evil as fuck. You don't know how evil they are. I'll tell you.
Every game they make has dandelions in it.
But those kind of are terrifying looking dandelions.
Right.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, dude. If I saw a dandelion that was like the size of a bowl and could float and had the, like its bead at the bottom or its connecting point basically looked like Jack Skellington's face, yeah, dude, I would. Hell nah.
Looks much more menacing than Jack Skellington.
Exactly. I think it's supposed to. But I mean, Jack Skellington can look menacing if you wanted to. Dude, I told you about the realization I came across with Nightmare Before Christmas, right? Like the way that Oogie Boogie is coded and everything like that. I was just like, I couldn't unsee it. And then as I started reaching out and talked to other people about like their experiences with that, with Tim Burton and Tim Burton stories, and I'm like, hey, did anyone else notice this? And people were like, oh, it's a whole thing about Tim Burton and race. And I'm like, wait, what? And I was like, just searched my memory banks. I'm like, you don't centralize any kind of people or color in a positive light. And it's like, technically, all of the characters in Halloween Town, for the most part, are not great characters or semi-villains. I think the only...
They're all, like, they're supposed to be.
Right. And part of me was like, would defend and say, oh, Sally's not a villain. I'm like, nah, that's questionable.
Zombies.
Yeah. Because part of me was going to be like, oh, she poisons her captor because she wants to be free. So I'm like, alright, no. But, yeah, anti-hero maybe, whatever. But, yeah, like...
I mean, they're the representations of everything that we think of as evil or the villains. That's kind of what the fun part about Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah. We made this for anti-heroes.
Well, that's my point. I don't think Jack is a hero. I think he's just a good dude. You know, we just think of like, oh, it's scary looking and it must be evil. That's fine.
I'm just thinking, like, is he upside down in somebody's hotel? Is it in the war-torn area? Did he get knocked over that bad? Like, oh, the entire thing was upside down. I couldn't see shit.
I hate this one.
Like, yeah, you're gonna fly, right?
You only get so much.
That's right. I forgot. I don't know how long you could actually fly for before you have to touch something. Because I'm like, bees fly miles.
You get so many flaps. And so I try to minimize. And so this is the long, I wouldn't call it a cutscene.
It's the cutscene for its
finally
time.
meets the princess after all this.
None of that. If your princess is another castle bullshit. What the fuck? It's like I'm a demon in a suit. I'll pop these colors like no other.
He's doing more sultry, like, bed thing. He's like sitting on the bed like this. Looking like a cat.
Well, even though the dude still has like a, what is that, 13-inch neck? It's like, this collar line's gotta fit this neck. Yeah. Oh, bust off. The words I'm using are not good. So I'm just gonna shut up. Jesus Christ.
Alright, good night. No, we're just finishing our recording. Alright, good night, ladies. Well, yes. Here, Talia. Yeah. At least it wasn't good in the game. Now, you can't skip this either.
Oh, I figured you couldn't. Because, like, if you, like, what? Okay. So we got the Light of Arendelle. I'm like, no, we don't. So what was it? No, I'm thinking something else. Because I was like, no, there's, what's the one where you get the staff? And I'm like, no, that's not the one. But
now you get a weapon.
But it does light up, which is best. So you had to go through all of that before you get a weapon? And it's like, now the real shit begins. It's darker this... What was it like, J. Cole? It's much darker this time. What was it, Illuminati, I think it was the song. Like, I love that intro. It's like, oh, it's much darker this time. And this flow just goes, oof.